Next up, we have Extentek, creators of the Galina, a device to help visually impaired people pour any substance into a container without overpouring. Let's welcome to the stage 7th grade inventor and CEO Nir Pechuk.
Hello.
Hi, Nir.
So tell us, what is Galina all about?
So I'm Nir Pechuk. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Extentek, and I'm really excited to be here in this event. So how many of you have ever poured boiling water into a cup? Pretty much everyone. Pretty simple, right? What about with your eyes closed? Not that straightforward. You don't know when to stop pouring, so there's a high chance that you either overpour and burn your fingers or that you don't pour enough. What if I told you that there are over 280 million blind and visually impaired people in the world that face the same problem every day? One of these people being my grandma. Pretty bad. But what if I also told you that I have a solution? Extentek offers a contactless material level indication device named Galina after my grandma. Here's how it works. You turn it on, it beeps to show that it's ready to use, and then you start pouring. When the substance reaches a predefined level from the top, it starts beeping. As simple as that, it's totally contactless and no cleaning is involved. You're welcome to look.
So how long have you been working on this product?
It all started about 2 years ago. I was at my grandma's house and she asked me to pour a cup of tea for her. And she explained that she has night blindness, I knew that. But she explained that when I'm not there, she has difficulty pouring tea for herself, sometimes coffee, because she can't use her finger because her finger will get burned. And speaking of that, when I visited Sight Connection, a center for people who are blind, one woman there said that she couldn't even feel her finger anymore from how many times she's burned it.
This is awesome. You're a young kid. What are you, 12 years old, 7th grade? And I have a 12-year-old 7th grader. I'm going to tell you, if I could get him away from the Xbox to pay attention to me, much less his grandmother, then we'd be onto something. I would invent empathy, I guess. This is cool. And how long, what was the initial iteration to this product here?
So right after the incident with my grandma, I went home, I got some Lego parts from around my house, I got an EV3 gigantic computer block, and I built a Lego prototype just for my grandma. It didn't really work that well, but it was a temporary solution. And then, as time moved on, with my robotics team, we evolved it into something of about this size. It worked a little less often, and then it just stopped. I gave it to my grandma, nothing else happened. And it stayed like that until the next summer. I was going to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for this Take Action workshop, one week long camp. And that's where I was inspired that even a child can make a difference. Even a kid like me could help all 280 million people around the world.
So how, if you know someone blind or who's visually impaired that this would make a big difference for, how can they get one?
Right now, there's multiple ways to get one. First of all, they could go to an organization for the blind, which is our primary customer, and they buy in bulk, or they could buy it from them. Or they could go onto our website and pre-order, and we're gonna start giving those out soon, the pre-orders.
And the price on such a device?
Right now it's $13.99, but the price is going down as we manufacture more, and there's up to a 50% discount, I think, for nonprofits and bulk orders.
So in addition to creating, fine-tuning the device, what has been kind of the biggest challenge you face in creating the business?
There's multiple challenges, 2 main challenges. The first challenge was getting started. Not a lot of people that are kids do things like this. And that connects to the second challenge because there's a lot of bias. Like, people look at me and they're like, oh, it's probably not serious. It's serious. And
we seriously appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Nir.
thank you.
Good luck.